a video. Didn't ever plan on making this one. Shoot, found out Saturday night from a buddy of mine, Stanky. Stanky was like, hey man, since y'all gonna be up here tomorrow, why don't y'all go ahead and fish this tournament on Sunday mornings? They got it down at the boat ramp. I'm like, man, all right, like tell us what we gotta do. Like what's the times and everything like that. Because we were supposed to leave today. I gotta drive all the way home. It's like 5.5 hours. You know, I'm always having to shake fish off. I'm always having a tournament. I can't sometimes just ever go to a lake and fun fish, but I did. So I met up with my old buddy, Brent. If y'all don't know, Brent, me and Brent was probably the one guy I fished. I probably won more tournaments with Brent than anyone, and it's not even close. We fished for like 8 to 10 years together. Kind of the only reason we don't even fish now is I mean, he had to move to Houston, and he kind of had to quit fishing. We both had kids close to the same time. He started before me, and then it was just, he kind of took a break for a little bit. Now he's back, but I was already kind of fishing with Russell. Anyways, me and him haven't had a chance to like hang out in a long time, man, and just go fishing. I think last year we did with our kids, but not just me and him. We both had this like thought about going somewhere and staying for a couple days and fishing. And we tried to plan it out on the weather. The weather was supposed to be good, and then it just kept getting worse and worse, and we did not hit it at the right time. But it didn't matter. It's my third time here, so I'm kind of learning a lot about it. It's been tough, man. We had some major fronts come through, and they just hadn't had any of these fronts all year. Gonna do a bunch of videos on those. They're gonna be I like them. They're different. It's sometimes some of these videos, they're not all just fish catches, right? Like, there'll be some fish catches in there, but it might just be one or two. And the reason is it's tough. But I slowly started figuring some things out, like these cold fronts that happen, and like what the fish do, and how we adjusted, things like that. We adjusted in this tournament. I might actually make this video first, and then the other ones after. Not a before and after, kind of like an after and then a before, so you can kind of see how we adjusted from the beginning. I don't know. I have an idea on that. We're gonna go backwards this time. Anyways, check it out. When we roll up in there, I'm gonna roll up in there the same way. I'm gonna roll up in here just like we did right here. I'm gonna follow this path because this is how we always catch it. But when I get to here, I might just branch out a little bit right there.
I guess that means go.
I like it.
Go!
My kind of turn. I hope if he said go, I hope he was the first one that took off.
He was.
He was. Did he go through everyone and then you'll go?
I think so.
That's awesome. Like, I'm not fishing it if he didn't. If he was the last one to take off, like he should. But I like it that he's like, I got him! Blast off! He's like on that starting line, right? He's like,
it's like when your buddy challenges you to a race.
You're like, hey man, hey God!
Okay, we're gonna go when I say go!
Yeah.
Like there's a good big lane you can run through there, way up there. They're gonna be like, yes. Bastards. I'm so glad these guys are here. I'm so glad the bastards are here. Watch. Watch. in the tongue gilt area.
We'll watch him.
Huh?
We'll watch him.
He don't even keep. I mean, he does. He does.
We'll watch him.
You want to watch him, or?
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, he barely touches.
Okay. Wait on him to eat it.
You don't got him.
I mean,
Dude,
it's a
this
good
net
one.
is.
I said it was a good
This net is tough, man. That's.
Yeah, man. I looked up and I was like, well, that's a big squirrel, so it's going to be a good one.
I mean, he just sky bust.
There's so many duck hunters on this lake, which is fine. Like, we usually never even run into any. And we didn't really in this one either. But one hunter was semi-close to us. We just couldn't figure out where he was. But the problem was, these ducks would land all around where the shot came from. And they'd land all around him, and then all of a sudden one random loner duck would fly by and you'd hear one shot. And he'd like shoot at that one, but not the ones that were like landing on him. It was a weird deal. We never could figure it out. We never saw him. I don't know. It was just, we laughed about this the whole time. Stop it. You think a second? I saw my disappear and swirled on it. I'm like,
I see that one flying away. Looks good, man. Man, it looks like the stuff we're getting bit in. Dude, he was freaking jetting.
I like this open stuff now more.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, man, we got our limit.
Oh, God, big one, dude. Big one. Big one, dude. We're gonna swirl.
Toe flips only, son.
I'm just catching big ones today. Better ones. Right by the boat.
Dang, if one of those I could catch would be a decent one, we'd be doing all right. Is that?
Well, my side's on this side.
Yeah, no, I put the. You're gonna cull from the side that you're on, for sure.
I'm not understanding what you're saying. How many fish are over here?
There's 3 on your side and 2 over there.
So now there's 3 over here.
Yeah.
I'm not calling that one.
No, you're gonna cull from there, and I'm pretty sure it's the white one.
They don't even have to.
Dude, that was a bass. Next to them freaking coots. The farthest coots out there, one goose. The goose like a bass.
You know, we really hadn't caught anything on a spinnerbait, but it's a different day, and we're always just like steadily trying to figure it out. And we had a big cold front had come through. I've done other videos on cold fronts, so we knew that the fish were changing, and we just kind of kept on trying to adapt with them. Well, he had seen a fish blow up out there. It was kind of one of those deals where it might have been a bass, might not have been. And we were working away from where we had caught fish, because even though we had tried it out here earlier, we hadn't really caught anything the other days. But we kind of like had an idea, and it only took one fish, one little bitty fish, and it changed everything. And this is what it changed, because the fish we're about to catch now, these were all new fish. These are fish that we didn't know were there. And we were so bummed, because we were like, man, what if we had figured this out earlier in the week, or even earlier in the day, in the morning time, because we knew it was a morning bite. But this is what you do on tournament day. You always try to figure this stuff out.
I don't know what he'll do, but I don't know what he'll do, but
Still the fact that
got a bite. Dude, just barely. Yeah. Dude, there's some stuff splashing out there on the other side of that tree, man. That biggest tree with the big fork. I've seen 2 fish come up there. I don't know what they are, but like 15 feet past some trees.
I don't know.
The big tree in front of you. That one. Wherever you're going, I don't know.
I can't help you up in the camera.
Look at this little net. I'm telling you, you can't even work it. That's probably good.
Cool bean.
God, there's so much bait.
Coming.
Golly, dude. What idiots. Dude, they're just.
We kept wanting to hit it though, you know? It's like, hey, hit this outside.
That's
but we
gonna
never
go
got
in it? What?
I think, oh yeah, I think it's cool. That yellow.
Dude, you should see the bait that.
It's everywhere.
Oh, well, yeah, like little bitty flickers of bait, man. Like the whole time.
search.
Yeah, because it was just the two one I just caught or you just caught. I know he's bigger. Big and dude. Yeah, hit that thing. Hit that thing, and it goes. And I
heard
swirled,
it.
and he missed it. And I stopped it, and it goes boom.
That's a dangle. Well, I'll check that, make sure I got it right. You just looked at those fish. Is this gonna call? No? No.
That's a fish, dude. That's a fish. Oh my
Look at that
gosh.
head shape.
That's a big one, dude.
Okay, I'm gonna get my long arm.
Well, it's not big.
What is it, net?
Oh, don't worry about it. Holy crap, what happened?
They just bite so hard.
What in the world? I thought that was going to be like an 8
I
or
saw
10
him kind of
pound.
like, I saw your rod kind of head shaking.
What did he hit? He just, I'm like, oh, that's a stump.
No.
Oh, look at the bowl, dude. Oh my gosh, it was a fish.
Dude, it's way down there. I freaking killed that spinnerbait.
Oh my gosh, it was a fish.
I got that on that edge and I killed it. And just like, boom, boom, boom. I'm way down there, dude. I couldn't even see my freaking blade in that whole thing.
Like regular hook box. Look on them somewhere on the like maybe the left hand side, maybe middle to left, maybe middle, right there.
Tons of them too.
I know.
Perfect.
Remember I told you I was like, hey, I got some. I just thought.
Well, I said trailer hook earlier, and you didn't say anything, so I was like, well, he would.
Well, yesterday I said something like,
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
and I was like, well, maybe he's just like me, just thinking that they don't really care. Like, lazy. That's me. That's what I would have done. I just talked about it for a while.
That was a good one, man.
We've had two big ones, man.
Huh?
We've had two big ones, fish. And this. Like my swim jig one, dude, that was a big one on my swim jig. Like it left a big boil, for sure.
Trailer hook.
Really?
Yeah. Like solidly trailer hook. Look. God dang it. That's stupid. Oh. What you got? He'll do something.
Good enough, man. Where's Jordy at?
Really good.
No bite. God, this is weird.
Don't cull that one.
Dang. He's kind of a fatty too.
Don't cull that one. What'd you say?
Get out of our boat fast.
Hey, he didn't call.
I'll turn in the 1-pounders.
We just figured it out, like.
I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing. What I need, I didn't see it.
I got it. Look how I got him. That's the worst.
You're gonna lose a 7-pounder on that.
I didn't do nothing wrong. I did everything right. That's pretty bad though. I like these back glasses. So holler at me.
Hey, that allows you to fish it properly.
Oh, the hell, man.
This one's all freaking.
What is it?
It was all like hooked in the bottom lip.
I know. Mine was too. Without any pressure or nothing. Good one? Don't know?
I don't know. I don't feel his head shaking, but he ain't necessarily
Dogging?
coming to me. Thank you, Todd.
Boy, yeah, that's a long dip.
Cole? Thanks.
Oh, yeah, cool.
Crowd.
Oh, why'd I go this way?
They spread everybody out.
I mean, it gets crowded here and there. We get raving crowded like that, like non-stop, man. I know it's big, but it don't fish as big as you think.
Fish is real small.
Got the W. Like, barely got it though. We had like 15-8, I believe, and I think 15-7 was second, and like a 15-6 was third. But yeah, we got it. So that's this whole video. It was fun too, man, because like wasn't no pressure involved in any of that tournament. It was really just have fun, throw a little money at the boat ramp, and then go out and out there, which, man, I miss those, man. I used to do those a lot, and those are those are a great deal. Like I said, we were going fishing regardless. Get that adrenaline flowing a little bit when you do hook one, you know, maybe a pretty good one. So is too is that like, and I'll talk about it, man. We even in these tournaments, man, we still kind of messed around and found some different ways to catch some fish that we hadn't really figured out. I got a 5.5 hour drive back home, and I will get there at dark, past dark. But overall, pretty good trip. Should have some pretty cool videos. See y'all.